The farm families that own Cabot are happy to be stuck in Vermont. Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name is Ava Solberger. We're here at Shelburne Farms in Shelburne, Vermont, where behind me, the Lavigne logging family has been doing selective cutting here in the forests of Shelburne Farms since the 1970s.
We are harvesting a 10-acre woodlot here at Shelburne Farms. We're getting about 20,000 board feet of logs out, which is equivalent to about 40 cords of wood. Oh, it's really fun to be part of the actual work that is done on a working landscape. A lot of the time it's peace and quiet in the woods. Right now it's a little bit noisy.
If I could be alone and free, I would go out and fetch the water. If I could be
I think the oldest trees like that one are about 200 plus years old. These trees were babies in 1800. You need to let a lot of light into the forest floor for the next generation of trees to take off. So that's what's happening. We're harvesting some logs, getting some income. Some people down the line will be getting some great furniture from the lumber that comes out of these logs.
Well, my father started this right when he got out of the war, World War II in 1946. He started logging. And my brother, he started when he was young.
As a little kid, I used to go in the summer times and just kind of graduated high school and been doing it ever since. Wintertime, we usually run three-man crew, my brother, my father, and I.
Richard does all the felling. He puts all the trees on the ground. And when Dad's here, he's the one that does all the skidder work. And I'll chainsaw, chop up the tops, cut them to length.
Well, this woodlot was last harvested in 1975 by the same guys who are doing the work today.
One thing I really like is working with landowners that we worked with in the past. Nice to do good work and come back and still have a woodlot left to cut. A lot of times it's better the next time around, the third time around.
Well, I first started managing the woods here at Shelburne Farms back in 1974. It's great 30 years later to see the results of all that management.
Every tree's a little different. Every species cuts a little different. They have a little more strength, some a little less.
How are you calculating where that tree is going to fall? I know you're looking up at it.
You have to see the size of the crown, and you have to see where it's going to fit through and where it's not going to do much damage. I've got two choices here. I could send this tree down towards the skidder. It's going to go out a lot better if I can push it over that way. It's like a cross after that between threading a needle and playing pinball, trying to bounce things a little bit, but not too much. Hopefully, if you've been doing it for over 30 years, you've learned something.
There was a tree we cut last week, and you could count the growth rings back for 37 years when we logged here the last time. And you could see the growth rings were really wide compared to before. They were really tight. It releases the forest.
Back in the 60s and earlier, they didn't do much cutting. You can tell by the growth rings, very, very slow.
Right now we're thinning the forest, so when you take some of the bigger trees or some of the diseased trees out, it releases the smaller trees and lets them grow.
So if you leave a lot of nice trees like we're doing here. There's a lot of nice trees left right now. I mean, you could come back tomorrow and cut a lot of trees here, but if you wait 10 or 15, 20 years, they're going to be even nicer yet. So it's kind of like job security. Hopefully there'll be a lot of woodlots that stay in woodlots for a long time. It's getting harder and harder in Chittenden County.
On this maple here, where your heart is, if it's a small heart, that's what the mills really like, because they like the white. See, this is the heart of the tree, right here. That's your heart of the tree.
That's what the sawmills want. They want a small heart. That'll probably go for veneer right there. Yeah.
That's a real heart.
If I could be a body tree,
It's enjoyable being out in the woods. You know, it's not like you're stuck in a desk all day.
It's a lot of fun, and it's critical income for the farm.
It's not too bad today, but it's a little cool.
It's freezing! I'm so cold.
Okay, so I'm freezing. Time for some hot chocolate. We'll get stuck in Rocky again real soon.
Once it starts to go, then you got to get out of the way.
Okay. Okay, I will. I run fast, so if it comes toward me, I'll go the other way.
If I holler run, you run.
Okay, I will.
Something I own, something we put out there, a product that is made by the farmers and farmer cheese. We go into the store and you see people picking up Cabot cheese, and you're thinking, well, they're getting some of my product. It's a good feeling, that you're putting something out that people want.